There we go. Yeah! Sorry guys, it's been a while. Give me a second to get this right. Damn it, how do I... crap. I know how to do this. Love this music. I will say that this is probably the best sounding soundtrack. And that's a little redundant, but it's true. Probably the best sounding soundtrack I've heard since Valhalla and Witcher 3. Between those two games. This game sounds amazing. What's up, everybody? Sound off if you can hear me. I'm double checking because on my end, it says that the video is buffering and that it's not smooth. So that's what I'm trying to test and make sure that everything's alright on my end. Because, I mean... Try hush. Audio is fine. I'll take that. That's a better that's better than what we can usually pull off. Let me try and lower the resolution. I feel like there's so much about this computer I haven't learned. And me sitting around saying like, you know, oh, PC math race and all that other stuff. I barely know how to run this thing. It runs my life half the time. You know, we'll go with that. Try. There is a little bit of a delay on my end, but yeah. I stand by my old person status. You say that, but I don't know. Okay. Let me see something right quick. Alright. You can even drop it down if it's giving you trouble trimming it. Maybe that'll do it. But the bar literally just went green, so we should be good. Does it sound good to everybody in chat? Let me know if it sounds good to you. We're gonna go because it literally just hit green, so I'm assuming that it was some kind of background process that just went crazy. Like I'm not a pro streamer. I believe I've said that many a time. As much as I mock Mike. Shut up! I didn't know, okay? Anyway, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's been a while since I've done it on YouTube. It's been a while since it's worked. I'm always nervous when it comes time to stream, but it's late. I can't sleep. My sleep, as a matter of fact, for the last few days has been horrible. Well, Pig, we do know Chris Tenarium, the official speedrunner of the group, so that needs to count for something. I assume. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, we got Ash of the Gods Redemption for you. This and the Tenchi Muyo RPG are two games that I've been wanting to stream for a while. But after the disaster that was City Skylines, I just, it spooked me a little bit. It spooked me a little bit, I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, and the delay isn't even that bad. I like it. So, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is going to be a short stream, because I don't know when I'm going to get tired, but I do appreciate you guys coming to hang out. And, yeah. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what Ash of the Gods has for us. Classic mode? We can do classic mode or story mode. So story mode is basically just... yeah, it ignores all of the RPG elements. Or we can play with the RPG elements. Challenges, suffering, and hardship await. Of course, we're gonna go with suffering and hardship, baby. We don't talk about that try. Holy crap, look at this. The stream bar is still green, so hopefully it still looks as good as it does look for me. That is amazing. Walking animation's a little wonky, but wow! Get some! Okay, why does this guy have chains piercing almost every part of his body? Yeah, this is really, really intense. Okay, so I'm gonna assume they just lost. Alright, well that's it. Game over, everybody. I believe I just died.
Mysteries are like an unquenched thirst.
Never mind.
Premonitions of trouble to spur you to keep going.
Okay. That is one of the best opening scenes I have seen since... it would be Witcher 3. Maybe Metal Gear 5. We'll just go off in the corner and dive in. Like, okay, I have the resolution.
1,002 years since divine retribution. The end of winter. The Vale of Mercy. Foothills of the Milky Mountains.
Now I'm going to assume if I have this going at the highest possible resolution, it will look fantastic. So I'm just thoroughly impressed right now. No, that was Witcher 2, I want to say try. Witcher 3 started with the battle with the Wild Hunt. 700 years ago, you and the other Kuros took to the field of the Drowsy Deep to prevent a great calamity, the Reaping. Your self-sacrifice should have destroyed all Reapers, once and for all. 9 years ago, you began feeling a growing sense of unease, and decided to roam Terminum to find the reason. A month ago, you met a temple guard in the town of Gordon? Okay. There was something peculiar about him. Feeling a long-forgotten sense of dread, you realized there was an Umbra Reaper in disguise. He noticed you too, but chose not to pursue. He merely winked at you, bowing in jest. The return of the Umbra forewarns of the impending reaping, so you head to the Milky Mountains to find the local seers. You hope to learn the time and place of the coming reaping and prevent it. When you'd step onto the narrow path, you notice several sets of footprints. At the time, you thought that other people seeking the seer's advice must have anticipated you, but no. They're just robbers looking for an easy target. Alright. I'm just gonna pretend it's that one. Yeah, so far this is a 10 out of 10 game. Let's see how the battles go. Blue tiles indicate where your character can move during the current turn. Orange tiles indicate extra moving distance. Your character must spend some energy to move there. Okay, simple enough. Simple RPG mechanic. Enemies standing on pulsating tiles are within reach and can be attacked. Okay. Now I'm going to trust that you guys are paying attention. Because if I forget any of the rules, I'm going to need try. One of you guys need to yell at me and tell me the rules if I forget them. Because we don't have Mike to yell at. And we don't have Emily to remind us, and we don't have Mike to yell at, so we gotta go. Most attacks allow you to damage either enemy's health or their energy. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. So we're gonna go with health. So I'm assuming their energy will slow down their attacks, and their health will slow down their life. Never mind, he's dead. He's really dead. Y'all cannot expect me to remember these rules. Damaging an enemy's energy reduces their options because faster movement and powerful skill requires energy to execute. Moreover, if an enemy has 0 energy remaining, double damage will be dealt. So this is going to be a really, really good battle system. Well, damn it, Try. Well, Try, I'm glad you're here anyway, even though you're busy probably with more Danganronpa stuff. So basically, and this is, I guess, how you'll be composing your team when you get your team together. You'll need to keep into account member stat attack energy, those who can restore energy and health, and those who attack health, and try and balance your team that way instead of just, you know, healer, tank, stuff like that. Well, Pick, I already told you, just write IDGAF on your test, and that should get you an A. See, Try, now you have to play it. No, Try, we still have to play Monster Prom. So never mind, I take that back. The enemy has a lot of health, but only 5 points of energy. It makes sense to strip him of his remaining energy so that you can deal double damage to health. Alright. I can use Quick Strike and attack his energy. So that knocked out his energy. Okay. So okay, I get it. I get it for the most part. It's so since I took out his energy, he should be there. He shouldn't have the energy to attack me, so I can focus on his friend. If you want to use a skill that doesn't require a target, right click on the tile your active character is standing on. We'll see a list of skills that do not require choosing a target first. Alright, so circular hit. Nice animation. Okay, so we're gonna go back to him. Not pig slash frog. You have other things to worry about. Focus on your test, man. We got this. I have already forgotten how to attack this guy. Or wait. But those are his skills, not mine. Okay. Oh, I have to end the round. Alright. It's gonna take a minute, but we're gonna get there. Okay, there we go. Now I got my attack back. And down he... Wait. He's not dead. Why are you not dead? Come back here. Why are you not dead? Now you did. Good. Should have been dead. But I digress from my point. Okay, so we won our first battle. It was very, very hard. Good lord, this dude has creepy eyes. You're about to knock on the hut's door when it's suddenly flung open. A woman appears on the doorstep. Your heart leaps from your chest. She is the one you left behind when you went to fight on the battle for the Drowsy Deep. She is the one you loved, Amma. I'm assuming this woman's going to be like 500 years younger than my character. I can only assume. Okay. No, she's actually the same age as we are. Just... Okay. I mean, it's very rare to see older characters in these kind of RPGs, so I'll take it. I mean, what the hell? In a detached manner. Thank you for letting us know. Lance, what took you so long? It's been 702 years. You managed to survive when 12 of our brethren perished. Did you go into hiding? No! I was dead! I literally just woke up from the battlefield yesterday. That's my case. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting laggy stream. No, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, it's lagging. Hold on, let me see if I can manufacture a little way around this. Because I think the problem is that, I wonder. See if I can pop out chat. The problem is that I have the video going and the stream going. So I'm watching a live stream of myself as I stream myself. So apparently that is screwing up the stream. It's screwing it up on YouTube's end. When I actually look at OBS, it's showing no dropped frames. So OBS is either broken or I need to kill somebody, one or the other. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and close this. Yeah. Okay, so I've closed most of Chrome. I don't know if that improved our situation. Literally the only thing I have up is the chat now. So... Or is that already established? I'm trying to make sure that it's not lagging any more than necessary. What happened? I just... Try, you are no help at all. You are a terrible senpai. Trying to make sure it's not lagging. OBS is saying it's not lagging. YouTube is saying it was. So I closed Chrome to see. I need to know how bad the lag is. Frog, let me know. And it could be that I just need to uninstall and reinstall OBS again. But I'm not doing that until later. The fact that I haven't gotten a reply yet is not good. I will say that. Do you have any drop frames? I'm just gonna speak as I type, and then I will know. Currently, no dropped frames. I'm guessing it's a YouTube thing and not an OBS thing. OBS is fine, and I literally just downloaded this version. Did you hear me type that? I don't know what that means. You're typing it now for us. Oh. Okay, the reason I did that and I was speaking it out loud because I wanted to see what the catch-up was on it. Okay, yeah. Okay, no. What I'm asking, I was talking while I was typing, so I was trying to see the lag, if any. Because I literally just downloaded this version of OBS. If it's already out of date, I have a serious problem. But, yeah. So what was happening to the stream? It was lagging again. I'm assuming that it was a YouTube thing and not an OBS thing, because OBS was fine. I got no dropped frames. It just got really laggy. I'm gonna try playing a little bit and we'll see if the lag continues. Just a little bit. Bitterly. Please call me Hopper. I'm already used to my new name. I was called Blance when we were together. I was in hiding in that battle, you know. I was wounded, pierced by arrows. That's why I didn't complete my task. Actually, now that I think about it, what I can do is, yeah, let me know if it's still lagging. So far it seems better. Great, okay. I don't know if there's the internal internet here, or I'm really thinking it's a YouTube thing. I am using, I mean, we're still at a green bar. I'm using less than 20% of my CPU. So, I really do think that it's a, I want you to take a moment to apologize to anybody watching this stream after the fact. This is really, really, well, I don't expect it to be, I don't expect it to be professional, but, you know, it seems fine for now. I got it kind of also running on my phone because it's completely different internet, and we're just going to keep track of it that way too. But hopefully, I will like a smooth stream because so far the game looks really good, and I want to keep playing it. I thought I muted myself. Now I've muted myself. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it spikes when there's a lot of action. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that because that's probably, since it was an action scene, that's probably what it was. Alright. Nodding. Yes, I've heard the legend of the 12 brave ones who cast an enchantment on themselves and turned into stone. They achieved their goal. Now their land is free from the plague and the reaping. The price was too high, though, if you ask me. Why did you come looking for me again? Okay, so that's what they did. They turned themselves into... Okay, how did turning themselves into stone win the battle, though? That's what I want to know. I'm assuming they're going to answer that in due course. I wasn't searching for you, but the local seers. There are signs. Bestias are leaving... Bestias? We'll call them... Well, it's not bestias, it's bestia. Bestias? We're going to go with bestias. Bestias are leaving the forest of Datura. The Vandal witch has been sighted on the woodland trails. I stumbled upon Atark? Adarak? We're going with Adarak. Adarak and Gordon, myself, they have returned. Another reaping is nigh, perhaps. Smirking. That's a foolish question, Hopper. I do not foretell the obvious. You might as well have asked whether winter will follow autumn. The reaping is coming. You know it. All loose ends shall be tied. They didn't have sledgehammers to break the stones. I'm assuming that's what it was. We are going to go with option number 2. What do you know, woman? The mere fact that it's coming. Rivers will run red with blood, and the abyss will claim many tortured souls. But why this sudden concern about the mortals? We're mere parasites on the body of humanity. Wow. That's one way to speak of your former lovely. They're besties. Try hush. There's nothing to be proud of, even if we are both Umbra. We have long embraced the human way of life, and I care about Terminum's fate. To the reaping, we are no more than specks of dust. This time, we don't have the 12 comrades willing to sacrifice themselves. Among those still alive, some will succumb and become reapers themselves. Do you really want to get involved? I need to stop the reapings. It's my fault they're happening again. Irritated. I do like that instead of animating the faces to show the emotions, they just say, yeah, this is how they feel in this particular moment. You need to get off your pedestal. We are maggots, the lowliest servants lucky enough to be seated at the dining table. Are you looking for the forsaken gods of this land? I have a book that describes the life of one. Here, take a look. I had a good laugh reading this nonsense. Receiving the gift. Thank you for the book. I've been searching high and low for similar records. But still, when and where will the reapings begin? I need to be there. That's where I'm needed. I know it. The souls of the dead have tortured me with guilt for 700 years. Help me. Looking you in the eye. I assume she's not technically looking anywhere else. Give me the knife you keep in your bag. The kind our brethren sacrifice themselves with. Give it to me and you'll get your answer. Passing the bottle. Pity. I really hope to use it. I doubt anything else can kill a Reaper. Well, here you go, but why do you want it? The reaping shall occur on the day of the vernal equinox, both in the north and the south, in the towns of Woden and Albius. I wouldn't waste time if I were you. Sadly, I don't have time to reach the north. Farewell. I hope our paths cross again, though you still haven't told me why you need the knife. I saw you kill me with this very knife, Hopper. So, I hope our paths never cross again. Farewell. You killed the woman you love, and you kept the knife! Bruh. Not smooth. Not smooth at all.
What does one need to meet old age in peace? Only to avoid a major disaster.
I'm just saying, if I killed the woman I loved, I wouldn't keep the knife. I'm assuming she... Now I really want to know what happened. I'm assuming she became a Reaper. He killed her in her Reaper form, and somehow once he sacrificed himself, she came back to life. Or since she's immortal, she never... I don't know what happened. And it bothers me to no end. Oh, that backdrop is beautiful. That looks really good. True romance, yeah.
Year 1002 since divine retribution. Burkana, the kingdom of Odala, city of Albius. The spring equinox. 8th year of peace since the last war.
This game...
A retired captain of the guard and his daughter are strolling through the festival market.
This game looks so good. Oh my goodness. If I didn't know for a fact it would kill my frame rate, I would bump it up all the way to 1080p. It looks so good. Look at those character models, man. Look at the character models. This is most bizarre. A woman in strange clothes is walking away from the town hall. Her beauty should be turning heads, but I seem to be the only one noticing her. I wonder why. Either she's a ghost, or you're a lesbian, one or the other. Gelda, are you daydreaming again? You nudge your daughter as you see Baron Trouble, the burgomaster of the town, approach you. Or you seeing things. Good day, Thorn. How are you, Gelda? I take it there is reason you have been combing the market since dawn? Looking for a gift for Leaky. Frog, they're gonna count. I'm counting it. I am an official reviewer, and I'm making it count. I do like the little, even though there's not much animation in the face to show their emotions, I do like the fact that, you know, there's a little bit of emotion in there. The hair is moving. The animation of it is pretty decent. Hey, if I said it, it must be true. We're gonna go with yes, how did you know? Albius isn't the biggest town around. There aren't too many captains of the Royal Guard here. And even fewer captains' wives. And only one of these wives celebrates her birthday on the day of the spring equinox. Please give her my birthday wishes. I will, Burgomaster. Burgomaster. That's what it is. Though, you're most welcome to stop by and do it in person. The Burgomaster is eager to carry on, but one of the citizens calls his name. Trouble nods to you and tends to his business. Stubborn old man. He seems resilient. I've heard he is a distant relative of the king himself. The distance of their relation may be the secret to his longevity. That's a good way of saying he should be dead by now if he was closer to the capital. Well, we got carried away and are no closer to picking a gift for Leaky. What are we going to give her? Will you give me a hint? What would your mother like? In the dialogue window, this icon means that your choice will have far-reaching consequences. Thank you very much. I didn't need that on my conscience, but hey, it's there now. Who is mocked? I'm presuming something we shouldn't touch. We're gonna go with Joe. No. Try, you're in a dedicated relationship. What's a good birthday gift here? Jewelry, clothing, or possibly reminding your wife of a potential child that has run away from home. It means I know what it means. I just don't want to think about it. I'm thinking clothing. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you can't decide, I'll decide. We're just gonna go with clothing. A part of me says, okay, what if Mott came to visit? But I am relatively sure we don't want to cross. That is the one with the far-reaching consequences. And for the record, Try, you have been censored in chat. I'm just saying, I am going to choose to show your comments, but YouTube thinks your comments are out of line, sir. I just want you to know that. Yeah, this is the one with this is the choice. They say there is trouble on the border, so your brother is really busy. I hope at least he finds time to send his mother a letter. I hope so too. He would have known what to give her for her birthday. I'm sure you can manage on your own. I mean, kids. I mean, you carry him around for 9 months. You'd think she'd be tired of the little brat. I'm just saying. I mean, having to clean up after him and whoop him and, you know, all that. YouTubers always censor me. It's gotta be your refusal to not even your refusal to play anything other than Danganronpa. Your refusal to finish Soul Set. That's what it is. Let's go to this shop. Did Dad find out where I really go during my lunchtime strolls? There's nothing criminal in it, but I'd rather nobody knew of my manuscript hunting. I said I went to the pastry shop, which wasn't exactly true, just so Raskins gave me away. Gelda, this is Rask, an old friend and expert in all kind of curiosities. We've known each other since Oda. Hello, Rask. It's been a while. It's been 3 years, my dear Thorn. We've run into each other now and then, but ever since you've arrived in town, freshly retired, and bought a silver necklace with a garnet, you've forgotten all about my shop. Are you here to pick a new gift for Leekie? Refusing to finish Persona 5? Refusing to finish Until Dawn? Refusing to finish, yeah, the refusal to finish a lot of things has gotten YouTube up in arms. And the super duper secret endings that's the last milestone. That is 100, you are at 99.999%. That is the 0.001. I remember the last time you bought a birthday present for her. During the spring equinox. I won't lie, I'd have been happy if you'd bought jewelry for me every year since. My wife hasn't been interested in jewels for these past few years. However, the garnet necklace is her favorite, and she's been feeling better in recent months. Is it true that garnets aid a weak heart? If I'm not mistaken, garnets possess no magical properties, but some other stones do. Potions cannot heal an aching heart, but family love can preserve it. Though I've heard that there is a particularly skilled healer in Ursus? Yeah, Ursus. Unda is her name, but even she cannot perform miracles. Potion, yeah. Let's go with her. We've been to Ursus and visited the Menor there, but it was all for naught. The healer was not home at the time. They say she and her daughter could be wandering elsewhere for years. We can't exactly camp on her doorstep, can we? Didn't the Menor help you? I operate on Valve Time. Now, you have to explain Valve Time now, man. We need to know. And I do like the voice acting is basically just hums and grunts and groans. And I mean, I know voice acting is expensive, but seriously. My wife and I have visited all the Menors in this kingdom, and in the neighboring ones as well. We've talked to the Holy Fathers in the temples of divine retributions. Leakie's sick heart is not a simple disease. Frog, can I piggyback on you and say that Until Dawn is currently on sale this week, I think, for under $10? That's how long it's been. It is in the clearance bin now. It is an inborn defect, aggravated by the difficult delivery of her second child. The Menors cannot heal defects, just as they cannot regrow severed hands. Holy crap. Does he not have his hands? I gotta see if it's finished. So go ahead and write that down, Frog. Me and Try will be grandfathers by the time he finishes Until Dawn. Technically, I have to finish Walker Man, so I just in good faith. Before we mention Menace, we have been discussing other stones. I don't offer anything to anybody without a particular reason. Nevertheless, I have had premonitions these past days. Providence must have brought you to my shop today. You were looking for a gift, and I want you and your family to survive the troubled times to come. Call me superstitious, or even crazy if you like. I hope that I am mistaken, but unfortunately, my premonitions almost always come true. And you, Thorn, will benefit from this Strix. It is very expensive, but you can pay in installments over several years. Okay, but here's the difference. Frog, here's the difference. They were paid a wasn't one of them a light railgun game? I think one of them was a railgun game. Rask reaches into a box and places a highly polished stone on the counter. The metal setting is very unusual. It looks like an insect clutching the stone tightly in its legs. It's a scarab, I'm guessing. If this large Strix reduces in size, the platinum base will squeeze its paws to hold it tightly. Consider it magic if you like. Magic is pretty useless. I would pick that, and that seems that would be his thing. But at the same time, the game started with magic, very clear magic happening right in front of us. They made 3 games. Oh my god! And that's the thing. I mean, and I think I had this conversation with somebody like at one of the only cons I've ever been to, because somebody asked me about doing these games on YouTube, and the thing is that these kind of games, RPGs, visual novels, to play them right, take damn near forever. You will invest a year and then some into playing the game, and that's if you're playing it every week without break. It's time consuming, to say the least. I'm kind of surprised that you're actually still doing it, and I do commend you for that, because it is not easy. And can I just say, again, total side note, love the costumes here. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're going to go with I never encountered magic. Did you not reach the edge of the world in your younger years? And did you not see the veil surrounding Terminum? Even more, you went into the wall of mist, which had swallowed many men before, and emerged, carrying your father-in-law out of danger. Wasn't that magic? I don't know. All I know is that if a magical remedy existed, I would have cured Leaky long ago. Even if it weren't for sale, I would have found a way. Well, yeah, no. Well, and I can say this from experience now. Visual novels take the longer Japanese ones. If you just play one single route and roughshot it, you can do a Japanese one probably in a month and a half, 2 months. English ones are getting longer, but even then, it's not that bad. Like I just finished The Mind's Escape. I knocked that out in a weekend. It's not bad. RPGs are a pain. Like I never finished Lionheart, and I need to, because Lionheart was really good. But I think got to day 4 or 5 of Lionheart in 3 or 4 videos. So my god. However, your stone here is for sale. Name your price. Such rare items do not come cheap. The price for the stone is 100,000 gold coins. Even if you'd let me pay in installments for 10 years, I still can't afford this. If you only knew how quickly decades go by. I mean, at my age, you can think in decades. Oh my god, so can I. I mean, that is the truth. In our case, every hour counts. Right, Gilda? Or Gleda? Gleda? I guess it's Gleda. Do you have any gift ideas? Oh great, another choice that would have far-reaching consequences. Something tells me that I want this amulet. I don't know why, but chances are we need to get it. I don't... This could end very poorly. Here's what we'll do. Take the stone. No deposit, no acknowledgement of debt. And I'll take your word, Thorn, for if you lie, I will lose faith in kind people. If you or your family find no use for it in the next year, you'll return it. Agreed? I wish you could still do business today. Glinda, Gilda. It's one of those. Gleda. We're just gonna call it G. We'll call it G for now, and I may slip up and call it Gleda. Gleddy. I'm not calling her Gliddy. It would be foolish to decline such a generous offer. A Strix it is, even if I have to return it in a year's time. You're behaving oddly today, Rask. You take the Strix from the table and hide it under your shirt. When you look up, Rask is staring at the ceiling, his face pale. At first you are confused, but then you, too, hear the bell ringing in the town hall. Oh crap, I'm just noticing it. At first you are confused, but then you, too, hear the bell ringing in the town hall. Could it be that Trouble had finally sacked his bell ringer and hired someone sober? And you, Rask, doesn't the bell annoy you, ringing 4 times a day? You watch in surprise as Rask takes a big sack and starts emptying the contents of his numerous drawers, big and small, into it. It's a raid! Growing pale. Just a matter of habit, my dear Thorn. Time gets you used to much stranger things. You do not realize how wisely you've chosen your gift. Silver could come in handy, of course, but a Strix will most certainly aid you. And if it does, how many years will I be paying for it? 5, 10? We need to get the hell out of here! Yeah. David, yeah. Rask has the right idea. The bell keeps tolling. Rask flings a sack over his shoulder and takes an axe with a curved handle from the wall. It no longer matters. I hope we'll meet again. But now, I would flee from the city if I were you. I would flee from the city if I were you. The Opacum Fortress is the safest place to go. The merchant retreats into his shop. You hear the back door open and close. Turn to Gleda. Gleda, it looks like Rask has lost his mind. We should leave. No, I hear the... Yeah. You're just way too calm, bruh. Oh, crap. It's Pierce this dude. And he killed our bro. You see Baron Trouble lying on the ground, dying. Blood gushes from his mouth, nose, ears, and eyes. You are tough. You struggle to stay on your feet. Blood is gushing from your nose. Gleda, scared to death, is hiding behind your back. Holy crap, how am I dying this fast? What the hell? I'm not ready for this. But rather taciturn. Nothing. The Burgomaster has made this decision on everyone's behalf. Forcing out the word. What kind of decision? The ritual one. A tribute to the memory. Use the last reserves of your energy to stay upright. Your heart is about to leap out of your chest. Your throat contracts. Dying already. I'm going to live a bit longer. It seems the monster is grinning. It clenches its fist, and your heart clenches in your chest. A moment later, the unbearable pain lifts. I have a minor injury. He just gave me a heart attack. I'm probably bleeding from my eyes, which is why they're not showing me. And I have a minor injury. Thank you very much. Towering over you, the monster examines you intently for a few seconds, then extends its arm and points at your pendant. The monster grabs your captain's insignia, clenching it in its fist. With a hissing sound, the strix in its pendant shrinks. The reaping will start with your family, Thornbrennan. The monster vanishes into thin air. You shake your head, trying to clear it. Oh, blessed gods. Did you hear what they said about our family? Quick, we've got to get home. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. You run headlong to your house, taking every possible shortcut. We are not running very fast. Even a small town like Albius has its dark corners, but you couldn't care less. Right now, you need to make sure that everything is alright at home. Gletta's outcry makes you stop in your tracks. Your daughter hastily pulls some kind of colored plaque from under her belt. That's what almost burnt my stomach. Raz gave them to me about a week ago. A long time ago, there supposedly were magical battle cards. So then they became so hot to touch. Holy crap. We have magical battle cards. We're about to go Yu-Gi-Oh! In this bitch. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Gwent. I don't know which is the better allegory here, but we're in there. The magical plaques almost burn your fingers, but they also fit perfectly in your palm. You feel almost as if you could wave your hand and channel magic into any enemy. Could they regain their power because of the reaping? How did Raz come by them? You remember seeing such plaques sold as curiosities and souvenirs. You hear footsteps coming from somewhere ahead. 3 thugs are bearing the way. Their puffy faces are contorted with mindless rage. The hired man gets so brazen as to attack townfolk, hoping for an easy gain. In a swift move, you drop your sword, but the thugs look unimpressed. You look closer and notice their vacant eyes and foam at the mouth. Your opponents are either very drunk or crazy. You step in front of Gletta. I'll be some sense to them. Stay back. In response, Gletta steps aside and drops her own blade. But I've practiced with the sword for all those years to just keep hiding behind you. Together, we'll deal with them faster. What your daughter is really asking for is some stern parenting, but the thugs attack you with a feral roar. You can only hope your daughter is taking your lessons to heart. Here we go. Alright. So, there is no turn order. There's no automatic turn order. Usually in these things, the turn order is randomized. I know in Lionheart, the turn order was randomized. This one, it seems that we're able to choose. But then we'll have to end a turn. This should make it interesting. Using the cards. Click on the icon on the bottom left to use a card. Each card has a number that shows which round it'll become available. Each card can only be used once per battle. After you use a card, it won't be available again until the next battle. Okay, see now this will be interesting. And let me tell you why. If you have a card that's only available until round 3, but you don't make it to round 3, what happens to the card? That's what I want to know. But let's do this thing. Rest goes next to the character portrait. It indicates the number of wounds the character has sustained. The character stats lower depending on the number of wounds. If the character sustained 4 wounds, they die. So wait, do we have a life? Keep an eye out on this useful button. Okay, thank you. Okay, see, I still have questions. Place your units before the start of battle. This is good. My thing is, so we have health bars and energy bars. I'm assuming with these games, XCOM is a big example. I have XCOM, never played XCOM. I may have to do that one stream when I'm up and can't go to sleep. That might be an idea. But yeah, but what I want to know is, does that mean that we have a regenerating health bar, or does it just take longer for us to lose our health? And each block of health we lose, that will sustain wounds. Oh my god, we're losing the timer. Okay, hold on. Hold on! I didn't know I had a timer. I apologize. Okay. And the daughter can actually move pretty quick. Can I move her? I don't think I can move her. Oh, I think I... Yeah, no, I can't move her. I told y'all I was gonna forget the rules. Crap. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy XCOM 2 on the next Steam sale. And of course he goes for the woman, you freaking coward. You know what? Have a little of that. You like it? You like that, huh? You feeling a little smart? Did I end my turn? Oh crap, she's... Okay, hold on. No, I want to... Let's use the cure card for her. Wait, I didn't use the cure card correctly. And let me see if I can... Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, my defense is strong. We withheld the attack. Okay. Oh, we're doing knockback. I can't do that. Oh, wait, no, okay. Okay, and her energy is gone, so she can only use certain attacks. Yeah, she's tough, but she's, you know, there's only so much she's gonna be able to take. That's the second attacker though, so she's holding up. Dad's hanging in there too. Good. We see the turn 3 cards. Okay, that's it. The card system is going to be really interesting. I'm going to have to... I'm assuming that you'll be able to build a pretty decent deck, and it'll be able to modify some battles. I can't use knockback, though. Let's use fight back. Let's see... No, that's only gonna take it. This will let me. Yeah, and there goes his energy. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so it does. I'm learning as I go. Trained warriors are drunk assholes. Clearly, you've never seen drunk assholes fare better than this. Glenda looks at the bloody bodies in terror. This is the first time she has fought to the death. You grab her by the shoulder, shaking her a couple of times before she looks away from the corpses. She finally steels herself, meets your gaze, and nods in great determination. You're proud of your daughter, but even more so worried for your wife, Leaky. There's no time to lose. You need to get home as soon as possible. A couple of side alleys later, you open a familiar gate. Alright, so we got some gold and some experience. But yeah, I really think like instead, and I could be wrong, but instead of developing like skills or, you know, having, and they may have it, an experience tree, because they do have experience points here. What it may be, the big thing may be the card system and building up a deck that you can use, like depending on how deep you get into battle, how you build your deck. So if you get to like around 10 or something, I wonder if they have like round 10 cards, round 20 cards. If they do, that would be a very, very, very interesting system. We'll try, as you know from Nagato, Death only brings about hope. So the more death you see, the more hopeful you'll become of the future. See, I learned from something from that idiot. Oh, crap. Of course. You run into the house and find the living room covered in blood. Old Tenor, your housekeeper, stands at the door trembling all over. His daughter Quina, your maid, lies motionless on the floor. Just beside her is your wife, Leaky. This asshole Reaper! What the hell? Nagato is trash. Yes, I think that is a universal axiom. Nagato is trash. Mother. Oh, Mother, what happened to you? She got stabbed! I thought that was obvious. You gasp for air. You get down on your knees and touch your wife's body. Her lifeless hand is still warm. Gladys sobs nearby. Everything is going dark. Mother, get up! We bought you a present. Stop pretending. The ringing of the bell fills the air around you. It's so loud your head is about to burst. You get up and can barely make out what Tenor is saying. Such a calamity has befallen us. Oh, such grief. First both Leaky and Quina screamed in pain. Then my daughter seemed to lose her mind. She went at Mistress Leaky with a knife. Mistress defended herself, but then...
Hey.
Okay. Amen. Standing ovation for Frog. Has nothing to do with this climactic moment of the game, but Nagato's fan base is what's wrong with the world right now. Nagato's fan base elected Trump. Nagato's fan base gave us mumble rap. It's all them. It's all them. But it's just... So I'm guessing, did the Reaper make the housekeeper go insane? Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm trying to, we could be the strong, resilient father, or we could be emotional right now. It's still badass. Taking a blanket from the bed and take a blanket. No, that's not narration. That's what he's saying. Take a blanket from the bed and cover Quina's body. I will, in a moment. Oh, the horror, the horror! His Excellency Count Victi and his young son Bron has always said it would end this way. Father, I need you. We must act. Tenor, saddle the horses while I pack. Yes, I will do it. You move a strand of your wife's hair and notice something odd. A black-blue mark, like an ulcer, on the nape of her neck. The surrounding skin is swollen, as if burnt. Letta also notices it and backs away, a look of terror on her suddenly pale face. This is right out of an ancient manuscript. The same thing happened 700 years ago. A pain pierces your neck and grows into a fiery noose. It strangles you and you die in terrible agony. This infection is what they call the reaping. Father, the back of my neck is burning. Let me see. Damn it! You have the same mark. Have a look. Do I have it? Nothing? But how can it be? Why did the plague spare me? I don't believe in luck. There must be some kind of protection. It's the necklace. I hope Rask was right. Come here, Letta. I want you to wear this. You take Rask's pendant out of the bag and put it around your daughter's neck. She nods and you pull her into your embrace again. Wait a minute, Frog. Do you follow me on Twitter? B, have you been seeing all the stuff I've been saying about wrestling? Because that sounds like a Flip Gordon reference. You exit into the front yard and take a look around. No, you shouldn't bury Leaky here. It'd be better to do it in the back. Gletta follows you. Take Tanner and bring the bodies here, you tell her. Try to be quick, our time is short. Just wrap them in something, alright? Who is knocking at... Is that someone knocking at the door, or is that just banging? Random ass banging. I don't know. When you're done digging, your hands are shaking, but not with tiredness. Tanner buries his face in his hands. Gletta is a shadow of her former self. You realize that if you stop and stand still, pain will drown you. You get out of the freshly dug grave and pick up Leaky's body. You lay out Quinna's body beside her mistress. They used to play together as kids. You take up the shovel. Gletta is still petrified. Tanner mumbles one of the temple anthems. You wonder what he is asking the gods to do for his daughter. Aren't his woes all the same to her? Aren't his woes all the same to her now? You throw the last handful of earth onto the grave and toss the shovel aside. You feel as if you're on the edge of a cliff. Your wife is no more. Her body is not in your warm embrace, but in the cold clutches of death. For some reason, you are still alive. Gletta walks up and hugs you, pulling you back from the precipice, just like when you met the Reaper. Just wow. Someone get the damn door! Someone is yelling and knocking at the gate with brute force. Okay, so that's what it was. Oh my god, somebody knocking at the door. Is that supposed to be the soundtrack? Linda's packing for the journey. Tanner's taking his time. It would be a good idea to check on him. Let's check with the daughter first. Gletta loads up her horse, weeping over the tack. Oh mother, oh dear, how are we going to live without you, she whispers. You put your arm around your daughter as she presses her tear-streaked face. It's streaked, but I'm going to streak face into your chest. It's over for Leaky, my dear. But for you and Mac, it's not. Remember this, however much it hurts. Gletta nods and tries to steel herself. No longer crying, she starts strapping the saddlebags. It's not over for you either, Father. No matter what you think. I am almost ready. Only need to strap the package of rust rolls. Maybe I'll have a chance to return them. It pains you to look at your daughter, whose every gesture reminds you of your wife. You clench your teeth and carry on. There is no time to lose. We're gonna need those manuscripts. We're not throwing them away. Well, no, here's the thing. I agree with the I agree and I disagree. I see why they put it in, but I don't all the way agree with it. The reason they had it throughout the whole scene because it was to show that the rest of the world was falling apart around them, and they're, you know, even when they're trying to have this moment. But yeah, it does ruin the moment to have it going. Gletta buries the face in your shoulder. Thank you. Mother is dead. We still got to run. We've got to run for the reaping. And I'm still fussing with this package. Let's check on Tanner. You enter the house and see that Tanner has packed your things, but is not in a rush to leave. What's keeping you, Tanner? Tanner makes a helpless gesture. Forgive me, Master Brennan, but I am not coming. I must remain by my daughter's side. I will look after this house for as long as I live. We won't argue with him. Tanner's expression softens. You've been a model husband, and for Mistress Leaky, no matter what her father, Count Vishnu, said. All right, because yeah, I can kind of see it. He's not planning to survive. Trying to argue him out of it is pointless, but we appreciate the old man. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a fair point, Try. I agree with that. It's Captain Krieger. He's got Fisk, the guard from the Northern Gate, as well as 4 lads from his regiment with him. What should we do? Let him in before he destroys the gate. Gletta, shut the stable doors for now, just in case. god! Okay, I'm sorry. I know I was saying it's a good thing to have that hair animation. But when your dude looks like... Holy crap, I'm blanking on the name. Crap. It's, Javier Bardem, that's it. He looks like Javier Bardem. When your dude looks like that, no, don't do the hair animation. You leave that one alone. Shot into his companion. Damnation! Quickly, bring the horses. Thorn, is your old servant completely deaf? I bashed my knuckles raw knocking on your bloody gate. Don't you know what's going on in the town? Pipe down. I do know. Turner's just lost his daughter, understood? And I've just lost my wife. Curse this damn town. Leaky? God, I'm sorry. Really sorry. Damn me if I hurt your feelings or something. Yeah, I was really rude there, but take my apology or something. Huh? You'll die like a dog, so don't worry about it. We all will at this rate. What happened to you? When the monster entered the town, everyone went berserk. Have you seen the sign it left on the gate? What do we do now? I want to ask the burgomaster, but I didn't think I could make it through. Besides, I had the boys with me. Hey there, you pansies. Come here. You alright? Looks like you didn't even shit your britches. Take care of the horses while we figure something out. Okay. We need a plan. Brett, lounging about? Well, he looks like he could fall over at any minute. Just commit to my senses, thinking what to do. It came after me. You'll see. It knows where I'm hiding and it will find me again. It came after all of us, Knucklehead. Do you think you're special or something? If, God forbids, it comes back, it'll be for all of our heads. Thorn, we need to leave now. We can't run or hide. Death is in the air. Listen to me, boy. Don't ever let your fear wag your tongue for you. Curb it. If you want to die, do it. Just don't drag others into it. Okay, so... we're gonna leave the other soldier alone because that didn't work out well. Don't hate him because he's beautiful. I'm not saying he looks like Javier Bardem, okay? And it's hard not to. It's technically Burgomaster, but it really is Burgomaster. I'm trying not to. Every time you say it fast, it come out as Burgomaster. Forget about Troublekrieger. The Burgomaster is dead. We are sailing up Shit Creek. What do we do now? Wash the shit stains. Run. What's the sign on the gate? How should I know? I was standing guard by the northern gate with fists. May the gods punish him with sobriety. Suddenly, a monster appeared. Okay, this motherfucker right here. This dude is gonna have to die. Frog, Flit has to go. He's gonna have to be the first one. We're on all these old, rugged, battle-hardened soldiers who have stared death in the face a million times. And then we have this elf-looking motherfucker. I'm just saying. And I apologize for cursing on stream. I apologize. But I'm demonetized anyway, so I don't think it'll matter. I heard of this creature. Temple records refer to them as the Reapers, for they come during the reaping. No shit. They don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they appear almost human. They call themselves the Umbra, for there's only a passing mention of them in the Chronicles. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just saying he's got to be the first to die. That's completely different. Having the foggiest idea what that was. And frankly, I don't give a crap. I just know what I saw. 'Twas so scary you shit your britches. Many did, in fact. All of them fell to the ground at least. The monster drew some kind of mark on the gate and let out a screech. The Reaper said the gate was sealed and that everyone should prepare to die. It says so in the Temple tongue, and then in Frisian. Will you shut up, wise ass? You've been going on and on. What are you planning to do? Talk your foes to death on the battlefield? You snotty brat. I like Krieger already. Good. He's a good. See, try, you understand. This dude can't be trusted. Voice quivering. Have I ever given anyone reason to call me a coward? Well, you are an archer. Loyalty decreased. It's so easy to... I don't want his loyalty. I just want everybody to shut up. Hold your horses. You too, Flit. Please calm down. How come you know so many languages? Just had to learn them. Many archival records exist only in Frisian or in a temple tongue. Being knowledgeable is always useful. As for courage, you either have it or you don't. You won't know it until you need it. I feel like this is the only possible compromise here would be the Thanos compromise. Instead of killing everybody, we'll only kill half, and the other half will live. So I don't know if that's a compromise or not. And the fact that we're alive says that may have already happened. Like only half of the people got the disease, and the other half lived. For the record, this game did come out before Infinity War. So, and it was in development way before Infinity War, so they couldn't steal from Infinity War. I volunteer Flit to be sacrificed or reaped for the greater good. That's what this game is missing. This game is missing Ebony Maw. If this game had Ebony Maw, this would be amazing. That was one of my favorite characters. I'm sad that he died in the movie. His job was just to show up and talk trash on behalf of Thanos. That was amazing. We figured that one out already. None of my lads have marks. I personally checked. Townsfolk have all been clutching their necks in pain, though. The gods spared us from this plight. Without them, we'd be squirming on the ground. We should be grateful. You invoke the gods, but they have nothing to do with it, confound them. Well, we've got Strixus to help us. What do you have, Fisk? What do you mean? I have a spear. And my armor. Though I admit they're not the best. I don't care neither, did I? I didn't see Infinity Wars. Infinity War! Try. War. Singular. Thanks for spoiling it all. If you haven't seen, it's been a month. If you haven't seen it yet, I can't help you, man. I'm sorry. Also, well, I didn't technically tell you who died, so. And the minute I say that, Frog ruins it. You know the. Here's the best thing. No, the best thing about that, Frog, and I swear to God this is true. This happened before Infinity War. I was talking with some of my coworkers about, because I work with a couple of hardcore Marvel fanboys too. And we were all talking about who should and shouldn't die. And the Marvel fanboys were very, very specific about what they wanted from the movie. So they saw it before me. They saw it on opening night. I saw it that weekend, like a few days later. Opening night was Thursday. I saw it, I think, Saturday or Sunday. So when I saw them and talked to them again about it, I told them, don't spoil it for me, but as a Marvel fan, are you satisfied? They said yes. So I was like, I went knowing it was going to be good. But I also had a feeling about how it was going to end. But I swear to you, when we were talking about it, I said, if Marvel had the balls, because we were talking about who would die, I'd say they'd kill Black Panther. If they had the balls. But I don't think they'll do it, because nobody would assume Black Panther would die because of the Black Panther movie. And sure enough, Marvel and the Russo brothers had the balls. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or not, but I give them all the credit in the world for that one, because that was the one death that in the theater I watched. That was the one death that shook everybody and let them know, okay, no, this is real. This isn't just characters on the periphery that are kind of like side characters that are going to die. This is going to be major characters. Then as the Guardians win and everybody else, that's when it was like, yeah, screw it. People were crying. So the guy behind me was like, screw this movie. I was laughing my ass off. It was amazing. I was the only one who left that theater with a smile. Everybody thought I was insane. But they had some serious balls to do that, and I respect it. I respect balls. Yeah. Yeah, low-key I can understand Gamora's... I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, did a roundabout on Gamora. I don't know. Trying to think if any of the actual other heroes died before the... Oh, well, Vision, yeah. We're not... My boy Vision went through a lot in that movie. We're gonna leave that one alone. Okay, back to the game. We spent 5 minutes talking about Infinity War. A bit slow in the uptake, aren't you? I'll say it again, slowly. Strixes protect you from the plague. Krieger and I have our captain's insignias with Strixes. These lads have earrings with flecks of the stone. Where's your Strix? I respect balls. Damn it, I said it and it's true, alright? I've got a small one in this pen. Used to be my mother's. I kept it in her memory, but I don't wear it. So she protects you even after her death. Pray to your dead mother, Fisk, rather than to the gods. Well, you see, the monster just etched the sign on the gate and vanished. Then the bells started ringing and it all went topsy-turvy. The people got to their feet and began to beat the living daylights out of each other. Some skedaddled, others took up arms. Some folks just used bare hands. Me and Fisk ran for it, but that didn't go well. Even the people we knew were lunging at us like furious beasts. We wanted to avoid killing them, of course, but the way things were, we fought our way to the stables and found these lads. I see, it's starting to make sense. The plague leaves a mark, which makes you go berserk, but it doesn't always work. Perhaps some possess the inner strength to resist. Or maybe Strixes have got something to do, or maybe Strixes have got something to do with it. So, oh my god. What? Okay, why are you not watching the screen? You're not watching the screen, but you're participating in chat. Try what the hell. The mark's not a death sentence then. If you resist it, things are looking up, boys. Something to drink to. Try shut up. You're not helping right now. Try. I thought you were cleaner than this, man. That it was a text. Damn it, Try. And as for the zombie game, it feels like we may be playing zombies, but the people aren't zombies? I don't know. I think the guy we were playing as before, Hopper or whatever, he was an immortal. But he wasn't like God immortal, he was like a zombie. A conscious zombie. Which is why the woman was saying they're like pests. They're an infection on mankind. Because they don't have any powers to go with their immortality, so they may be zombies in that way. This chat is going off the rails. I need to start reading you guys. Damn, I almost forgot. The people didn't go mad immediately after the monster left its sign on the gate. First, the motion rode through the square in a flying gallop. It's a miracle he didn't trample anyone. He pulled the control lever, slid something between the gates, opened them up, and off he went. All by himself. And here I thought he was a good-for-nothing wuss. Surely you know him. Short beard, always smiling. Shop near the town hall. A good drinking buddy, if you ask me. Rask? So he managed to get out of town. Is the gate still open then? No, the people were going berserk already. Some of the guards went after this Wrath fellow, by the way. Then the gate slammed shut, as nobody held it open. So it's possible to open the gate after all. Gather everyone, Krieger, and let's go. We need to get out of the town. Tenor, sure you don't want to change your mind? I'm too old to change my mind, Master. May the gods grant you a smooth road. Farewell. Man, this dude has only had like 2 or 3 scenes, and I'm gonna miss him. I hope he lives through this game. As you wish. Everyone follow me and Krieger. Tenor, open the gate. You stop in the square near the town, dismount and peek around the corner. The ground before the gate is littered with corpses. Beside them, guards shuffle about, scratching their necks and growling now and then. They have their weapons at the ready. The incessant ringing of the bell makes you squirm as you examine the gate. There is some kind of glowing mark on it. The square is full of abandoned carts, baskets and crates, and corpses. There is no way you can ride through on horseback. Your company waits for your decision. Do you realize what's going on? Those Reapers are like children, very cruel children, pitting people against each other just to see what's going to happen, like playthings. That's what Father said. Is your father a temple servant by any chance? A royal scribe, but I didn't want to be a scribe. I wanted to be a warrior, so I ran away from the capital. Well, thank you for letting us know your backstory, you idiot. I hope you die. Consider your wish fulfilled. I'd hope it had lost its glamour. It will soon, in any case. I love how that one dude looks like he's constantly posing. You see why I hate him? Could it be that they serve the Reaper now and are bound by his will? Ancient manuscripts don't mention anything about it. However, they do say that each reaping is different. The Reaper could have invented something new. Russ had mentioned something like this too. So this is like a medieval dark fantasy Mass Effect. They all look like they're posing. Yes. But he looks obnoxious with his posing. Gleda looks like she's trying to explain something very seriously. He looks like a douche. Alright? That's the difference. Let's stick to pertinent information. Sometimes, you don't know history if you don't know the reapings. They direct this course, even if they only happen twice. Who knew it would come back? Any absence of other explanations, we'll have to go with this one. What do you mean, breakthrough? Are you out of your freaking mind, Thorn? I know those lads, every single one of them. See that redhead? You know him too. He was but a young lad when he came to me. What, 15 years ago? He wanted to become a guard, and he did. Do you suggest we haul our horses over the walls instead? I know all those lads too. See that woman lying there by the barn? That's his mother. And who do you think hacked her down? They're not the people we knew, Krieger. Damn. That's something to know. They usually have really exaggerated poses that only make, since they only made like 10 portraits for each character. But they'll put on poses on my daylog. Yeah. It's a little something different. Yeah, I agree with that. They're actually standing in front of each other. Yeah. It's a nice touch. And which is why the scene keeps shifting back and forth. I do like that little moment though. Well, I'm not quite myself when I'm drunk either. Should I be killed then? How do you know this can't be reversed? Do what you will, Captain, but I won't lead an attack on my own men. Can you see the dead bodies under their feet? Those are our lads too. Oh, screw you. I'll give the order. We can't attack their ranks directly, so we'll have to split up. Some of you will join the fight, but others will have to get around the fight and reach the gate. Why would we split? It's much better to stay together. What if these crazies get reinforcements while we're busy fighting? I don't care about winning. I just want to get out of this alive. How do we open the gate? It is sealed by the sign. If Wrath managed to somehow, then so can we. On your guard. You there, follow me. The rest, to the gate. Yeah, the shifting, I understand that the shifting makes some kind of sense. Because it allows them to be a little bit more dynamic. But, okay. So we are at the party planning stage. Let me see the here we go. You can see the available characters and cards. Drag the character up and the cards to the left. Alright. So okay, so this is what I was saying about needing to plan these things out. Attack 7, attack. I am still got my minor injury. Hold is in the so we got guard, fighter, warrior, spearman. I don't know if the we're definitely gonna need an archer. So Flit, I'm only bringing you on Flit because you're loyal, bastard. Krieger will hang with us. I want to see what an assassin can do, even though I like him even less than I like Flit. And who has the highest health? Sop has the highest health. That's what we're gonna need. The cards are the cards. We have no extra items. What's this? Characters who will fight, return. Settings? What's the fire do? Oh, okay, that shows the stats and everything. Okay. I will say this. I know the transition is a little wonky. I agree with that. I think it was to make it more dynamic, and it was to allow for that kind of interaction with the scenes so they can have them screen that way. But clearly, I like how they have this kind of laid out. It's very good. Alright, so big dude has some. He's got some good attacks. His walking and running is he's really slow. But we got asshole number 1 over here. Hopefully, he can be useful. And asshole number 2. Just. I agree. Yeah. Shot, reverse shot. Well, shot, reverse shot probably would have been trickier. And well, no, it wouldn't have been trickier, but it probably would have been even more jarring. Especially in order to keep the animation flowing. Wait, what did I just do to his hair? Did I just do that to his hair? I don't think I did. Oh well. But okay, so here you go. Alright, so we got that going for us. Those settings. I think it saves automatically. What difficulty do I have it on? Okay, so I only have it on. It's on relatively easy difficulty. I'm gonna leave it right there for now, and if the battles get too hard, then we'll do it. I mean, not hard, but if the battles get too easy, we'll bump it up some. Alright, so this dude, I'm trying to think here the best way to go about it. See, I need to see what his range is gonna be. Big dude can come over here. Because I eventually want the archer to go, and this is why I'm assuming they have this barrier right here. Because I want the archer to go over here. The assassin and Krieger can go over here. Big dude, you hang right there. And the archer, let me put him over here. That looks pretty good. The assassin will go to the right, and my warriors will kind of keep them over here. I'm probably, yeah, we'll probably, this will probably be the last battle, Frog, but I do appreciate you coming by the stream, because it is, yeah, it is almost 1 a.m. I do wish you luck. I know you got it, but good luck anyway, and go ahead and knock it out. But yeah, this should be the last battle. And those are our cards. Thank you very much. I'm really interested to see how the card system goes. It looks like the opponents have a card system too, so we'll see. All right. Oh yeah, I can't. My turn is over. Wait, what? Did I do this right? Oh. Yeah, I think my turn is over. How do I do the turns again? Crap. Alright, I've forgotten how to advance the turns. That was quick. Oh crap. What button do I press for that? Snap. There it is. That took longer than it needed to. I'm actually kind of embarrassed that took that long. Alright, let's go. Oh, I remember those kind of tests back in high school. It was a, yeah, the standardized tests are usually a 2 or 3 day test. It's never just one day and you knock it out. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a serious battle. Holy crap. His health went all the way down. Okay, first let's move you back. Can I move you back? I don't think I can move him back. That sucks. Okay. Ye old tank is taking care of business. Let me see what his range is. Okay, so he can, looks like he can hit just about anybody on the field. 18, 16. Yeah. Let's Okay, Flynn, I take half of the bad things I said back about you. You have to be in this kind of game. Dedication is everything, I'll have you know. Okay, here's what I don't like about the game so far. It looks like you can only do one character action at a time. If that's true, instead of being able to use all the characters, then we have a problem. Yeah, wait. Do I not have the energy to do this attack? Apparently not. Okay. They must have activated something because I can't. Oh, okay, he can move. Okay. Yeah. But I yeah, I can't get them to do what I want them to do, so you. Okay. Yeah. It looks like, and I could be completely wrong, that I could only do one character action at a time. In which case, that's crap. If I'm gonna have this well, I don't know. I'll have to see how it plays out in the larger battle. The assassin is pretty much useless. Because I can't move him any further. It looks like. Despite my attempts to move him further. This is going to be a pain. Okay, no. Okay, I see what I need to do. Hold on. Let me try with him first. No, I can't do that. And I can't do that. What even in the hell? Okay, yeah. I think it's trying to make me make sure. Yeah, it was trying to make me sure that everybody was able to move, I want to say. But I can't seem to pick. Yeah, it wants me to. Yeah, in turn. And my dude is dead. Okay, everybody's got their attack back now, I think. Yep. Okay, so I'm not sure what just happened there. Fire Emblem is good. But what I'm... Don't worry, I'll get Bloody Vengeance. What I'm trying to figure... That's one way of doing it. Yeah, it looks like to me that it's only one player at a time. Unless I'm doing it wrong. I reserved the real possibility that I'm just doing this wrong. Battle's picking up now, at least. Okay, I can move him around after the fact. I'm gonna be playing this game for a while, trying to figure it out. In the back. Parry. And no, never mind, you're dead. It looks like, okay, see, here's the thing, and this is what I'm trying to figure out. You got wrecked somehow. Yeah. I need to figure out how to end the rounds. If I can figure that out, I'm good. Wait. We expect perfection. Yeah, there's gonna be a learning curve on this one, I'm not even gonna lie. But see, okay, so I'm trying to think. I don't believe I ended my turn, but I'm going to need to end my turn. Yeah, I think that's what just happened. No. It's making me do old dude. Okay. This is... And you can get the fuck back. I cannot attack with him. I can't attack with you. I can't seem to attack with anybody. No, can I attack with you? Nope. I'm gonna be up a while figuring this one out. Okay, yeah. And another person just died. So it looks like once I do their moves, I have to individually end their turns in order to get them to attack again. So, Nope, I can attack with him. Can I? Nope. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so yeah, that's... Yeah, that's what it is. That's gonna make things a little bit more complicated, but I am willing to learn. Yeah, I'm gonna be practicing. Yeah, we don't want. We need Frog to do well on this test, so we don't want him up too late tonight. Okay, I just got hit by some kind of curse. There it is. It's the one by their feet, it's the one by their feet. Okay, they almost got the assassin off the board, but... Headshot! I did not know that, but yes, that is a fun fact. Okay, if I take his energy, he should be good. Oh, nice throw. Yeah, he's done for the moment. His attacks are pointless. And down he goes. When the fight is over, you notice more guards with their weapons drawn in a nearby alley. You run to the gate. Why isn't this open yet? You want to go through this again? Krieger kicks the steel gate in fury. Shit! Bloody Rast did it somehow. Think quickly. What could we use? Gleda suddenly remembers. Rast finds something along the slit between the gates. Do you recall what he said? Silver could come in handy. We have Mom's necklace as one of the bags. You pull a piece of silver jewelry out of the bag and toss it to Krieger. He shrugs and slides it along the slit. The Reaper's mark fades and the gate creaks open. Krieger laughs hysterically. Well, I'll be damned. Silver! Silver worked! Pull the lever, now! You and your company rush into the open. As soon as you close the gates behind you, the Reaper's sign, invisible to you from the outside, reseals them with a hissing sound. Soon enough, fists begin pounding from the inside. The bell still tolls over Albius. Look at your companions. I must save my daughter. And you, since you've joined me. At least those of you who wish to carry on. We'll try to make it to the nearest minute. It might help us. Let's go. Alright. That was a learning experience. Okay, so the injury update. If you die, you get a skull. If you get 4 skulls, it's permanent. So that's good to know. And that's, or at least that's what I figured. That's an interesting way to do permadeath. Excuse me. You look at the road leading west. There are hoofprints and even dry drops of blood in the dust. You conclude it looks like Rast's pursuers went that way, Krieger. I mean, that way. Krieger, do you think we should try and catch up with him? There's more to that old man than the eye can see. In fact, I have a hunch he knows much more about the reaping than anyone. Hey, we didn't completely fail. That's something else. Krieger scratches his head. I can't believe that. I saw him open the sealed gate. He definitely knows something. We can still catch up with him. But this road doesn't take you straight to the minute. Rast got a head start, but his horse is no prize. We can go after him, but we'll lose an entire day, if not more. You start having doubts, and we may lose him. He's still got those nutty guards on his tail. They could have finished him off already. I have to make my decision now. Alright, so. That takes us to the watchtower. It takes us to the nearest village. The nearest mineral probably, yeah, it'll be up north. Ooh, there's a lot to go over on this game. Click here to make camp and electric. Let's try that because I've got 2 skulls. Interesting. Okay, so Strixes. Let me see what this does. Yeah. Okay, so using the Strixes heals up the party and it removes the skulls. That is going to be crucial because that Strix management is going to be crucial. Because if we get one of our party gets really close to death, that could be the difference between life and death. So, let's start to the party right quick. Don't you want to head your own way, said Oda? You mean go to my wife? She's likely praying this misfortune takes me away. As for the children, they're too young to understand anything. Shouldn't forget about the regiment. That's all that keeps me going. I ran from Albius for a reason, isn't that right, Thorn? I was saving my lads. I mean, Flit, Sop, Hode, Brett. They were my regiment, right? The others simply went mad. They went mad, Krieger. The reaping turned them into animals. Perhaps they came to their senses, but you did everything right. You shouldn't have stayed in the city. I don't know about that now. Barricading ourselves in your house could have been the right thing to do. But who knows? Maybe Albius is already burned to the ground. Yeah, our morale is really low, which is why I'm doing this talking. Maybe it burned out. You have 3 rooms in the barracks, and I have a home. Think about those 4 lads. Every one of them is a sufficient excuse. I don't want to make any excuses, Thorn. I also don't want honor or glory. One thing could warm my spirits. People waiting for me, hoping that I'm alive and well. Well, alive at least. Yep, that's what loyalty mission is, making sure everybody's in a good mood. Maybe. There's something else. You know, there's something moving inside me. A terrible thing. Or maybe I'm terrible. I want to take a sword and stab everyone. Or maybe myself. Maybe the madness is taking its toll. Hey. Frog, you've been amazing. Thank you. Good luck on the test tomorrow. Like I said, you don't need it. But go ahead and knock that thing dead and come back. On that note, I think we should call it. Well, hold on. Let me do the rest of these. Because morale is really, really low. Oh, Captain, you can get used to anything, and I've already grown accustomed to the fact that something's not right in this world. Besides, I'm hardly alone. I'm in good company. You didn't just come to ask how I'm feeling, though, did you? You're right. There's something else left to discuss. Can't help but point out that you're quite perceptive for your age. Always observant, trying to get to the bottom of things. That's not just talent either. It's the result of your training. Couldn't remember all of it, even if I tried. I don't settle anywhere for long. The moment I learn my way around and make some progress, I get transferred elsewhere. Seems like Albius is the longest I've stayed in one place. Someone may be deliberately preparing you for something. Didn't you consider that? I've been entertaining the idea, even thought maybe they want to mold me into some sort of spy. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm best at making connections between what I see and what I know. I'm sure we'll put that talent of yours to good use. No, Captain. Well, some bastard maybe. I never knew my father, but I've been looked after for all my admittedly short life. They're always concerned about me. They help my mother and see to my education. However, I know neither my benefactor's name nor motive. Ain't never yearned to learn more? Of course I did, but either my teachers didn't know anything or got enough gold to keep mum about it. My benefactor also convinced my mom that I'd be better off in blissful ignorance. Quite a puzzle they left you. Hope you managed to find the answer. Same as everyone else, Captain. I mean, our squad's full of peculiar characters. As if we've been gathered here by the gods for some higher purpose. Subtle! Agreed. Everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. Since you're so perceptive, mind telling me about my weaknesses? That is your strength and your weakness. None of us come close to that. Something about her elevates her above most folks. I don't mean her looks either, but something on the inside, a kind of spark or a flame. I don't know how to put it exactly. You're right about that. I like his response to him talking about his daughter was just a growl. I like that. Gleda is also exceptionally stubborn, always wanting it her own way. Got that from her mother, or maybe from me. Then allow me a question too. Do you think we'll survive the reaping? I do. Otherwise, all we do is pointless. I'll push on with all my strength. Hope you'll do the same. I try. Sometimes I lack the necessary fortitude. Everywhere around me, I see signs of the end of the world as we know it. However, with you by my side, I am seeing this in a different light, Captain. Maybe my logic is sound and we do have a chance, whatever that might be. But in the confusion. Well, thanks for the kind words, if that was your intention. Alright, let's see this brat, and once we check on the brat, we'll call it a day. Hey friend, have you found a manuscript even here? I picked it up near the gates in Albius. I've already read it. It's the history of Frithia. Nothing interesting. So what do you have to say about Frithia? The same, the three kingdoms, Gordon, Gordon, and Ingordon. There are noblemen and even royal houses, but the Temple of the Divine Wrath's power is nearly infinite. I heard there are no true kings of Frithia. Yes, for the last 700 years, after the demise of all three kings at the Drowsy Deep, dukes ruled the country. No one has been crowned. I heard that the crowns are kept at the altar of the Temple of Divine Wrath. Don't you have just talking grunts? I feel that's clearly their language, and this is the best way that they could put it into actual something we could actually understand. Are you asking me why I left the archives again? I really wanted to become a warrior. I still do. But it's a different kind of choice. Not whether to be a scribe or a warrior. More about being a warrior scribe, not a weekly scribe. What did your father think about that? He was a royal scribe. You said so yourself. Too bad I never visited the Royal Archives in Oda. No one would have let me inside anyway. He'd be happy to see you, Thorn. You're the reason he sent me here. I can tell you, he wasn't always a royal scribe. He sailed with you to the Vale, an ordinary seaman. Yes, my father and I are like two peas in a pod. He's gone completely grey, though. He was a ginger one. His name was Flit, like yours. A bit younger, everyone saw him as a boy. You should give him my deepest gratitude if you can. He sends you his gratitude. Well, actually, he did, a year ago. Was it actual voice acting earlier? No, there was a narrator. We had a narrator, and whatever, take that for what you will. But actual voice acting, no. No matter how hard I think about it, it seems like I almost have no chance of surviving this reaping. Not because I won't run for the hills and hide. It's because I'm not a hero, Thorn. Only heroes survive. You're wrong, Flit. What is it then? Aren't heroes the ones overcoming adversities and escaping battles unharmed? Or recovering from their wounds and bathed in glory? Only these kinds of stories are written in the books. What happens in real life? So basically, he's an otaku on top of all of that. Heroes die even more often. Only the lucky survive. It doesn't really matter if they fight bravely or hide in ditches. Whatever you say, Thorn, I will accept it. I might use these scribbles and start describing our journey. Maybe a way to leave a mark behind for future generations. Just try to avoid leaving a mark with your blood, friend. Nice one, Thorn. It's hard to joke about death, but you're quite good at it. Alright. So, we'll put a pin in it here. Yeah. We will put a pin in it here. More than likely, we're going to go to the Manor. And we're going to have some stops along the way, clearly. Because we have to see if we can save the girl. We'll run back into our merchant friend, I'm sure. But that's not going to be the immediate goal. Let me see the load screen right quick. Okay, yeah, so we're good. Autosave is working like it should be. So, but we will put a pin in it here and come back to it another night. This may be my new, I mean, I won't say it's my new streaming schedule, but I may pick it up again either Thursday night or Friday night. It depends on when this high school graduation is. I'm going to call my folks in the morning and see. Because one of my cousins is graduating, I believe, this week from high school. So, depending on that, then we'll pick it up again. But yeah, very interesting game so far. I'll be interested to see how deep it goes. Because there's a lot of systems in it that can really go deep if they decide to go that far. But I love the look and feel of it. The story is nice and interesting. And I'm just glad the stream worked. I'm really glad the stream worked because I wanted to stream it. And I'm happy for that. So, I'll let you know when we do the stream again. And like I said, probably be, well, let me not say Thursday because technically that's today. It'll be Friday night or Saturday night. One of those. And we'll pick it up from there. And between that, I will do the punishment game that for my last stream failing miserably. There'll just be a video of me playing Seduce Me. And you'll know because wherever you are that day, you'll hear me screaming in pain. And that'll be it. That'll be what's good. We'll try it's just us here. So yeah, don't hold me to it. I won't hold you to it. We'll just do our best. And we'll stick to Valve time. Whenever time we can get to it, we'll get to it. But in between that, and we'll finish up Walker Man as well. But yeah, really enjoying Asher the God so far. It's really, really good so far. So we'll see where it goes. So yeah. But yeah, that video's coming, and slowly but surely, we're going to get back to our feet on this channel. We've still been getting a lot of subscribers, so if you're watching after the fact as a subscriber, thank you very much. No. I don't think I will. I don't think I will try. But yeah. But thank you for coming out, Frog. If you're watching this after the fact, we're rooting for you. Make sure you got that test handled. Thank you very much for coming out. And we'll go from here. So clearly I can stream. I just need to be careful on how I stream. This is going to be a test of patience. But we'll see it through. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. So, yeah, just watch out for it. Friday, Saturday, we'll pick it up. Thanks for coming out, and we will see you in the next one.